Welcome to the Thomas
and Haley Show by Doing Everything Blind.
Stop.
Good
Button.
Saturday evening, YouTuberinos. Welcome back to another edition of the Thomas and
Haley Show.
And in this episode is actually going to be really fun. This episode is going to be a different type of episode because usually, Chris and I and Haley, usually talk to y'all about a topic that we think of. But this time, Chris is going to be asking Haley and I questions about a topic that he came up with. So let's turn over the microphone. God damn. Let's
pass the golden mic to my handsome fiance, Chris.
Yes, Lord. Take it away.
All right.
If I could talk tonight, that would be great.
That would be wonderful.
Yes, it would.
So the topic of the video today is talking about music and how it affects your lives. And well, we can start with this question: as you were growing up, what was some of the favorite kind of music and artists that you listened to?
You want to answer that first, Thomas, or me?
Sure. So when I grew up, my mom always had classic rock on in the car. She always had Fleetwood Mac on in the car. One of my favorite bands, and a lot of times she would play also November Rain and Patience, Don't Cry by Guns N' Roses. She liked Bon Jovi. So she got me into classic rock. Yep.
And how did that music inspire you when you were growing up?
I always thought to myself, man, I wish I could, be like them. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And then, babe, your turn now.
The kind of music that I grew up with was mainly stuff like pop, country, maybe some rock of some sort, most likely, and probably some of the stuff from the 90s that my mom mainly grew up with. And it's a lot of stuff that I probably don't remember listening to, but she will convince me otherwise that I would know it because I'm her daughter, quote unquote. But my main kind of music I like to listen to is pop because I think it's fun to listen to. I think it fits my range because I like to do song covers myself. And I feel like when I write my own songs, I feel like it's more of that genre. And it just inspires me to write songs like that. Mainly, most of the pop songs I listen to is love songs, breakup songs, or pretty much anything else. And that's mainly what I come up with. And I've been writing songs ever since high school.
Yeah.
And next question to both of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about music not being essential in schools now as it used to be?
I think that music should be, in my opinion, I think that music should be a part of kids' lives, in my opinion. Because, music is the best medicine, my friends.
Do you mean educational-wise or just in general?
Both.
Okay.
I think that when kids are kids, when kids are growing up, I think that music should definitely be a part of their lives for sure. Absolutely. Yep. I mean, hey, when I was in elementary school, I was singing Puff the Magic Dragon, so,
Really? Okay.
And music-wise.
That's cool.
Yep.
I honestly believe just as important as science, social studies, math, and English is, that's all important and all, but I think music should just be as important because, shoot, you never know. If music is more of a center subject for kids, whether if it's elementary, middle, or high school, you might, open up career paths for them, to study music in college,
Yeah.
or maybe get into the hobby of learning how to play instruments and possibly being a professional instrumentalist, I guess.
Right.
And there have been from what I heard, there have been studies that kids actually pay attention more in class when music's being played. Their study habits are more, the much, they're much more pay much more attention to it, and they're not, lollygagging or not wasting time with this stuff.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to music being implemented into a lesson, I think it should encourage the kids, and I believe it does, because it makes them like, this actually makes me feel like I might actually learn something. Because at least that's how I felt when I was having music being played or being spoken about during like lessons of like social studies or anything else.
Yep. And you know what? One of the most important things is you have to be careful of the lyrics of the music too.
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
Yep.
You don't want the kids be listening to music that says like shooting people, stabbing,
Talking about drugs or alcohol.
They're much better off listening to Randy Travis.
That's a good example.
It is.
That's a good example of an artist.
It is.
Or even somebody like like Reba McEntire or Darius Rucker or people like that that don't talk about the negative aspects of life.
Yeah.
But even though like some R&B and hip hop they do talk about that.
Yeah.
If you're really paying attention to it, they're actually giving you life lessons depending on what the lyrics are saying.
Yeah, it might be telling you about like this is what happened to me in a relationship, and this is what I did to get out of it, and this could help you too to either like steer away from that kind of relationship, or even like, well, if you do get stuck in a relationship like this is basically what I did, and I highly suggest it to anyone else that would give that a try.
Yep. I don't know if y'all know this, but people that are dealing with depression, that's a good tool to help them get over that.
Oh yeah, music is definitely a good way for someone to heal from depression, or whether if it's from breakups in relationships, or even just like another example would be like not doing so well in school because they think, I didn't do so well on that assignment. Like even though I did my best, but it ain't good enough. Like they can get like no longer motivated to do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Like.
Yep.
And
Cool.
Were you gonna say something else, Bill?
yeah, going along with that, do you feel like that music classes in general should be implemented back in schools?
Oh,
I would
absolutely.
say so. Yeah,
Yep.
I would, because it's like this is like, I guess, an example in this case. But back when I was in college, I took a voice class, and this was back in community college, so this was pretty much right before COVID happened.
Oh, wow.
But the reason why I took the class, well, one, I could pick any elective I wanted. I love to sing. I love music, and I think, hey, why not take a music class in college? Because why not?
Yeah, why not?
And even though that in April everything went virtual, the professor actually was able to have us do individual lessons with him for 10 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but of course he had to get through everybody, because he probably had 20 something of us in the class, so it didn't sound like a lot, but I got a lot out of it, and I ended up getting an A in that class, so I was pleased. So
Cool.
music can help you succeed, people.
It definitely can.
So
Yeah.
you don't have to sing, or you don't have to dance or do anything. Just as long as hey, I appreciate this kind of music because it makes me feel good about myself, or I appreciate this artist's way of songwriting because it encourages me to basically discover who I am, kind of thing.
Yep. And for an example, a good music style to listen to if you're trying to relax, or if you like studying or something, turn on a jazz album, because of the instruments and the beat of the music, it'll relax your mind and you can think clearly.
Oh yeah, I think there's also another genre called easy listening, I believe.
Yes.
I think that's an actual genre, I believe.
Yeah, well, I don't know about a genre. I don't know if it's a genre, but
Or category or whatever.
It's a category.
Whatever it's classified as. But that kind of music, I think it kind of falls in between the lines of the same thing like what jazz would do.
Huh. All right.
Another thing I would mention about is like with playing an instrument, for example. The reason why I love playing the keyboard and the piano so much is because it basically, it's like, you know how when someone has like their, you know, favorite comfort foods or anything like that. That's my comfort instrument. So if I think, okay, I'm annoyed about something or I'm peed-out about something, like, let me just sit at the keyboard, like, and just, like, you know, play with chords or, like, what can I come up with to basically, you know, write what I'm feeling right now to make it, you know, make me feel better kind of thing.
Sometimes when I'm playing my keyboard, I feel like I'm in another world. Music will do that.
Oh, yeah.
That's just like
Definitely.
That's just like reading a book. If you play a certain instrument or, you know, try to recall a song or something, or some kind of beat that you heard, it can transport your mind into another dimension zone.
So just because someone thinks, oh, I'm listening to a song, that doesn't really mean nothing to me. Well, rethink that, because it just might.
It actually means more than what you really think it does.
It's more valuable than what everyone else believes it's worth. So yeah, and also we would like to know too if you think music inspires you in any way.
Yep.
Drop it in the comments and let us know about it.
Yep.
Definitely, absolutely. And if there's a topic that you guys want us to talk about, drop it in the comments.
We will. We will. We will.
And we will consider your ideas and suggestions. And if we like your topic, and if we like your topic, we'll talk about it.
Yep.
Right.
So don't be shy, YouTuberinos.
No, please don't.
Drop your ideas in the comments.
What were we gonna say?
What styles of music have y'all incorporated in any songs and think y'all write?
Mine is mainly pop music, honestly.
Pop music, okay.
Mainly.
What about you, Thomas?
What was I don't understand. What was the question? I heard.
In other words, what type of music that you incorporate into the songs that you would write? If you write a song, would it be like country?
Oh, if I was to write a song, I would want to write a song like Randy.
So he's more of a country like songwriter, basically, not more of like a pop person.
Gotcha.
No, definitely not. And Tom Petty too.
Yeah, of course.
I would want to write a song like him too.
So you're more of a country classic soul type of person,
Yes,
basically.
old country classic rock.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
More like, and me is like the more like pop stuff from like pretty much the 2000, between 2000 and 2019 or so. Probably not so much of 2020 until now, because
Right.
Yeah.
to me it's not the kind of music that I was like, wait, what kind of music is this? I mean,
Right.
I like some of the songs, but I wouldn't, really connect myself to those specifically.
Right. So Thomas, for you, it'd be artists like Tom Petty, Randy Travis, Garth Brooks, artists like that.
Garth Brooks, I don't know any of his stuff, but Johnny Cash.
Ah, okay.
George Strait, of course. Yep. Yep. Yeah, man.
And of course, people, despite Taylor Swift writing pretty much her songs about her exes, that's mainly what they're about.
Yeah.
I still appreciate the stuff she comes up with, because the fact, based on like the beat or the like acoustics or basically any melodies or anything else you can come up with that can inspire someone to maybe like write a song like that, or come up with lyrics based on that kind of music.
I also love Tammy Wynette too.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Yep.
I'll have to listen to that person because I don't know who they are.
That's a real good one. To
Yeah.
listen to.
I don't know who they are, so yeah.
She's a country artist from the 60s.
60s, yeah.
Oh, well, that makes sense why I don't know them. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. But yes, music is a powerful tool, people, and I think you should listen to it more, value it more, and shoot, if you got kids, share with your children, or
Yep.
share with your grandchildren, or your great-grandchildren, and
And
so on.
if you have children, make sure that you introduce them to music at an early age.
At an early age.
Yep.
Yep. And make sure they understand that the lyrics that are in the song are not to be, if there's something like vulgar, like saying profanities or being disrespectful to other races or gender or something like that.
Yeah.
Tell them you do not repeat those words to anybody.
No.
You gotta make sure those lyrics are not in those songs.
Teach them teach them the things of what to say, what not to say, or what to do and what not to do.
Oh,
Just right ways to go in life.
and here's a question. So guys, if any of you who are subscribed to me, maybe you're I don't know, thinking about having kids, or maybe you're about to have a kid, or what, or kids. What? Here's my question. Just popped into my head. What would be the first genre of music that you would introduce your kid or kids to? I'm curious.
That's a good one.
That is a good question.
I am curious. Definitely leave that in the comments.
The Kermits, that's a new one too.
In the comments.
The Kermits.
Because my answer to that would be jazz, classic rock, or maybe some R&B, which is rhythm and blues for people that
For me, it would be, now, you guys know I don't want kids, but I love kids, but I don't want kids. But if I had kids, or if I had a kid, or if I had kids, the first genre of music I would introduce them to, Randy all the way. Randy all the way.
So the country style music.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
I would probably just say pop rock.
but specifically him though, because his music is so good.
It is.
And a lot of his songs are inspirational songs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
they are.
Yep.
They definitely are.
Yep. Especially the two AI songs. Especially those. I mean, that just, those are inspirational because, that just goes to show you that technology can do wonderful things. And for him, AI gave him his voice back.
Yep.
But yeah, and I would introduce and then the second genre I would introduce my kid or kids to is classic rock.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can too.
So yeah, guys, definitely leave your, thoughts,
Your thoughts and
comments.
questions in the comments.
Leave your comments in the comments.
Yes.
10:57 p.m.
So anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this.
100% battery.
We hope you guys enjoyed this show. Chris,
This
thanks.
episode of our show.
Thank you, Chris, for asking the questions. We hope you had fun with it.
Thank you.
And of course, please subscribe to my wonderful, amazing channel, Doing Everything Sighted. Just kidding, Doing Everything Blind. And of course, subscribe to these wonderful people's channels, Talented HV and Low Vision Technology, LVT.
Everyone has a talent. Any type of talent.
Y'all take care.
Bye, y'all.
Well, guys, thanks for watching the Thomas and Haley Show. We sure hope you have enjoyed it.
Please like, comment, share, and turn on all notifications for Doing Everything Blind so you will not miss any episodes of the Thomas and Haley Show. And we'll see y'all next time.